Welcome to Mims&More. Welcome back. For those, this is your first time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as this does help our channel grow.
Grow, baby, grow.
It is what, baby? It is
Black History Month.
Black History Month, y'all. I'm repping my Prairie View A&M. I am a Prairie View A&M, or we are Prairie View A&M mom
and dad.
Yeah. Very proud of it. But y'all, we want to get into it. We want to get into the video. We thought it was good to talk about legacy, right?
The art of a good legacy.
The art of a good legacy. Legacy is so important. And when I think about legacy, we think about a few people who have passed away and gone on to keep a good name, to keep a good mark, because that's what it's all about, right, babe?
Right.
And one of the people I think about, a lot of us, is Black History Month, right? Is Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. You got Frederick Douglass.
Yep.
You also got Harriet Tubman that left a mark. They left a mark on us as they went on, and we still remember them being a powerful legacy. That helped shape us as Black Americans.
Yeah, and they paid it forward, and so many people that we can name names that are doing great things today because of the legacies before us, right?
Leaving a permanent mark.
So I want to, baby, I want to say a quote that we came up with, and it's from Peter Strople.
Yeah.
And he says, legacy is not just leaving something for people, it's leaving something in people.
That's right.
Think about that. It's leaving something in people.
When you're gone, what is your family going to remember about you?
Right.
When you're gone, like my girls, what did I leave for them? Other than
besides money.
Money.
We all like money. We looking for that money, right?
What have I left in them that they can carry on?
Yeah.
And be strong young women.
Moving
forward while I'm not here.
Right.
My character, what did I leave?
Right.
And that's very important because we didn't get this growing up.
Right.
How important it is to keep a good legacy.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's some things that we put in place for our girls that we feel confident that they can move on.
Right.
And do greater.
Right. And pay it forward. And I mean, the thing is about that though, we have already implemented in them, to do great things, right? They all either graduated from college or are currently in college. So it's kind of maybe like it's a choice.
Right.
Right. So we've left that mark, and that's what legacy is about. It's about leaving a positive mark.
Yes.
Right. Because you got a lot of people who left legacies, but they ain't leave such a good legacy. Right.
It's also like your reputation, leaving your reputation behind.
Right. That's what it's like. It's your reputation.
Your reputation behind.
Right.
On your day-to-day character, integrity.
Yeah.
Even at home, at work.
Right.
Out somewhere. You leave a mark.
Right. And that money can go but so far. We all like to say, okay, what did Papa leave us? What did Mama leave us? But once that money, and if that money runs out, because think about it, babe, what if you're not good with money? Right.
And it's gone.
So that legacy is just gone down the drain.
So it's an impact.
Right.
It's an impact.
It's an impact.
Yeah, it's an impact how you live and how we love.
Yeah.
And how are we leading when no one is watching?
Right. That's good.
Integrity and our character.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the practical side, but us being spiritual and faith people,
right?
The Bible does speak about how important it is.
Yes. Scripture, Proverbs 13:22.
You want to read that?
Yes, I do. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children, but the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous.
Right. It says a good man. When I think about a good man, I don't think about a good man or woman. Yes. It's not just a man, but a woman. A good man or woman is thinking ahead, right?
Yeah.
They're being intentional, right? They're not being selfless.
Right.
right? I mean, selfish. I'm sorry, the other way around. They're not being selfish. They're being selfless. Right? They're thinking about how can I don't want to hurt my family, right? If I die today or tomorrow, what am I going to leave so they can pay it forward?
Right.
Yeah.
Because legacy is not about owning titles and what we hold.
Yeah.
Our applause we receive.
Yeah, because we got to be careful with that because we getting these degrees and we have all these platforms and sometimes, babe, we think we arrive. I mean, we see it every day, right? Because we, us, being on YouTube now and we watch other reels and stuff like that. So people, they get ahead and they arrive and they're like, okay. And then sometimes you can simply get burnt out by that stuff, right? You start achieving stuff and getting all these titles, but you really have not kept a mark on people.
Yeah, we got some examples.
You want to read the examples?
It's personal expression of your values, ideas, emotion, influence, drive, motivation, and selflessness. Serving others, family traditions. This is something that we should display naturally.
I like that. I like that. And that's what it is. It's natural. I mean, you can kind of tell a person just by like when I'm talking to somebody, right? You can have a conversation like, oh, that's a good guy right there. Or that's a good woman right there. That's what's up. Right? They know how they care about their family. They take care of their family.
Yeah, so it's like your reputation, you know, what you leaving behind.
Yeah.
What you left behind when you moved on that people will remember.
Right.
And when I say people, my family.
Right.
What they would be able to keep.
Right.
And nurture.
Right.
And grow into something even better.
Yeah.
It's something that we started. Me and my wife, my beautiful wife, we started from scratch. We started with us.
Right.
We want to start something. What I hate to say a generational curse.
Yeah.
But we want to break out and start our generation with something greater, something better.
But that's a good point though, babe, because it's a lot of that's going on, y'all, in this culture. Yeah. We so busy trying to, get that bag. We seen
ain't nothing wrong with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all go get y'all coins, but we don't have those conversations, right? About what type of legacy that we're leaving our children, so we can carry it on to our children's children.
How do you want to be remembered?
Right. And it becomes a domino effect. I think sometimes we make it harder because we don't have those conversations. And then when your loved ones go and pass on, it's just like, what happened? And bad enough you already grieving, right? You don't want to have to grieve about, okay, what do I do next, right? You don't want to remain stuck, right? So, but I mean, we're not gonna keep this video long. We thought, it's Black History Month. We want to start out with, because this is our first video podcast, right? For the month of February. Yes. We plan to bring you more, but we thought that it was fitting to talk about legacy. We think about Black history and the other ones before us. And I said, babe, let's go ahead and talk about, how to keep family traditions positive, healthy.
It's formed every day.
Yeah.
It's formed every day. Choices, keeping our words, showing up and standing firm.
Yeah.
And choosing to love even when it's cost us.
Exactly.
Sometimes you have barriers and it can get rocky and it can get hard sometimes. But you gotta keep your head plowed in. We'll keep your head down and keep plowing.
Yeah, that's what we just learned in church.
Don't look back.
Don't look back. Keep going. Just piggyback on my husband saying, sometimes it does get rough. And we have those things that we didn't expect that happen in the family. Life be life in, as we say. Seasons do change, right? But we want to make sure as those seasons change that we continue to keep plowing, to keep looking ahead at what really matters. And what really matters is keeping that good, solid legacy.
good, solid legacy.
Good, solid legacy. Y'all keep working together, right?
Yes.
Keep that communication going, even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, y'all, this video, we normally our videos kind of go a little long, but we're gonna keep it short for the sake of conversation, because we got stuff going on that we got to do, but we wanted to kind of put this in here.
And I really want to thank you all who took the time to watch this video.
Yes, thank you.
This video been a blessing to you. Share it, like it, subscribe. But we really appreciate those who took the time and take the time to really look at the videos.
Yeah.
We are just merely just trying to put out information to help others that help us.
Right.
You know, it's stuff that we people that came into our life.
Right.
You know, this is stuff that we got from research. We got from wanting to just be
but
better.
This is our perspective too. So
Yes.
I mean, in doing these videos, of course we do our research, but it's actually just our way, our perspective of doing things. You know, you guys can be watching any video, but thank you guys for those who definitely have subscribed. And I know if you're watching this and watching us, if you haven't subscribed, you will by the end of this video. All right. So. Yes, that's yes, right. We hope so. But that's it for us today. And tune in for more videos.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, God. Be blessed.
Be blessed.